EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Miami Dolphins. On one side, Zach Taylor, who got his NFL start with the Dolphins as a quarterback coach under Joe Philbin. Then on the Dolphins side, you've got Mike McDaniel. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So here come the Bengals. And Greg, there is no denying the talent of this man. Joe Burrow led the league in passing yards and touchdowns a season ago.
You look back at last week's film, Mike, and the reality is, if he protects the ball a little bit better, they probably win that game. So it's that very delicate balance between, yeah, we love the touchdown passes. We love the ability to push the ball downfield through the air, but it can't come at the expense of giving the ball to our opponent with extra possession. So he's got to find that balance in his mind when it's time to attack the team. And when it's time to just make the smart play, just take the easy ball.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. The dangerous Tyreek Hill is deep for Miami. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. The Miami offense set to go, led by 27-year-old Tua Tagovailoa. Great, hard to believe, 6th season as the Dolphins quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike. I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 43-yard line.
Once again, it's Achane.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Now, after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. That's Bradley Chubb. They're on the stop. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. A carry here for Brown. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense are now ready to get going on their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That's the former Dolphin, Christian Wilkins, in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now it's Tua. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's out of bounds, gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a third down.
Brings up third and
a shotgun snap for Tua. And that is incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
Geno Stone on the cover.
A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Here's Brown. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Burrow here on 2nd down. He's got room past the 25. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run here with Brown. And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 33, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 33-yard line.
Now, Burrow. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing is Burrow. He gets that to his big target there. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
There's Fant open right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
At their 49-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. Down to the 10. And he will score. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return, here comes Davis. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense about ready to take over once more. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, here's Tua. That one out wide to Achane. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
It's now 3rd down and
3rd and long. Here's Tua. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's 3rd and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim, so there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he has come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in those numbers as he'll look to keep it going here. A 1st down throw for Burrow. Open left side is Gesicki. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on 1st down. They'll run it with Gus Edwards. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
And the Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Brown. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Jalen Phillips on the tackle. The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
3rd and long. Burrow. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. On the return, it's Hill. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Back to throw is Tua. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter, so it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33 as we are ready to get back underway. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. B.J. Hill getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is Tua. This one caught by Waller. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Tua. And that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. It's going to be 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he's putting together a remarkable season, currently leading the NFL in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds. Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. Nice gain here. He's gonna be marked down at the 35-yard line. Talk about a volume receiver. That's his 90th catch of the season, and he gives his team a 1st down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Brown. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And he's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
First down, Bengals.
To throw is Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Dolphins' 37-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll run the sneak. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
That's good for Bengals. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. A quick slant taken by Chase. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 5. Now Burrow going to do this himself. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 3rd and 5. Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. 4th down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. McPherson's kick is good, and the Bengals will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Dolphins offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. The first run for Alexander Madison. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Right side, pulled in by Samuel. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Makes it third and
Throwing is Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
gain of 10 yards. That's good for the Dolphins. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Sending it deep for Waddle. And this will be incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it's going to bring up a third down.
The coverage by Daxton Hill.
They'll put Loveland in motion. Throwing on third down. Tungo Bailoa. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Here's their punter now, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. And he couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. In fact, he leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. Catch made there by Allen. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
And the Bengals first down. It's a gain of 10. And the Bengals first down.
They'll run it with Edwards. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From 31, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 31.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Dolphins offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Oh! And he's going to be close to the first down. Just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage. A shotgun snap for Tua. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Here's Tagovailoa. That's to the big rookie out of Michigan, Holston Loveland. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Hill brought in motion.
At the 45-yard line.
A play fake. Now Tua to throw. He takes off. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half.
Dolphins, first down.
Tua now on 1st down. That's complete. It's Waddle. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here as the clock will start with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
41-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Now it's Tua. They'll look to set up the screen here. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and
In motion, it's Waddle. Contact up
Neutral zone
front.
infraction.
Did they get one of the defenders to jump? From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Tua gonna throw. They'll set up the receiver screen with Waddle. 2nd down, they need 3.
complete to number 17.
They'll put Loveland in motion.
It's a gain of 7.
Again, it's Tua.
And 3. At the Bengals, 28.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This from 45 yards away. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins are on the board just before halftime.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well. So they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, Burrow. Now, a deep shot for Allen. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Davis now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Dolphins offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. This throw right side is caught by Hill. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
That's good for 27 and a 1st down. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Tua will give it to Achane. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 20, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 20-yard line.
On the carry, it's Achane. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
3rd and 2.
Tua. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
First down. First down. That's goal to go.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's first and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Off the bootleg, here's Tua. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. The NFL sack leader from a year ago, Trey Hendrickson, in for the sack, and that's a baker's dozen. 13 for the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. Charlie Jones now to return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. As we hit the home stretch here, you can see he leads all NFL wideouts in touchdown receptions for the year. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. They'll try again. It's second and 10. He'll step up and run.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down. Whoa! Ooh! Very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line. Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Tua going to hold on to this. The defense not fighting. They stay at home. They tackle him for no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
At the 36-yard line.
To throw is Tua. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Dolphins first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll try again here, second and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
to move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there. Now a 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run it here. It's H.A.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Punt team headed out for the Dolphins, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it's come out to the 20-yard line. The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. That is left side and taken in by Allen. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
That's good. Bengals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll go back to Edwards on 1st down. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 13 more on that carry. He is turning out the yards. And another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Brown. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Traditionally in 1st and 10, Mike, a defense is not playing for draw. So I think in this case, it was their quick reaction to the ball and able to get someone to meet the runner and stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
Defense.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17.
Play action now. It's Burrow. And that's going to be over everyone. Incomplete. Nothing ever really developed there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Tie game, 2nd half. Mistakes here can really decide the outcome of the game. So it's a really smart play. Nothing's open. Just throw it out of bounds. Live to fight another play.
They go play action for Burrow. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Andre Yosiva was the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. Working out of the gun, Burrow will go right and find his running back. And he will get into the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 16 on the year. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals go up by 7. It is now 17-10.
Dolphins 10.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready for this next possession. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Daxton Hill on the coverage.
A shotgun snap for Tua. And he finds Tyreek. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here is a big one. Third down and 2. Here's Tagovailoa. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
That's good for Dolphins.
Hill brought in motion.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off play action, it's Tua. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to second.
Tua to throw again. Now a screen set up for H.N. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Third and long. Here's Tua. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
6 yards.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. We forced a punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter.
The Bengals take over.
Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. They'll run to begin this drive. It's Edwards. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From the 21, here's second down and 9.
At the 21-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Burrow. Looking middle and complete with Allen. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's a Cincinnati first down.
At the 49-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock.
Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Second and 3 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 3. To throw is Burrow. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. First and 10.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Bengals first down.
Now Brown. And And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9.
At the Dolphins' 25-yard line.
He'll run here with Brown. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Now, Burrow. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. There's Mike McDaniel. His Dolphins getting ready for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Tua. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Back to throw is Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. Big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. It is a big play. Tua to Tyreek. A pickup of 44 yards.
At the 45-yard line.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. James Pierce in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. To throw is Tua. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
He steers clear. First tackler working his way forward for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. They go, and here's a pop pass to the receiver coming through. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's Tungo Bailoa. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he will have a Dolphins 1st down on what will be a big play there from 4th and long.
Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
They'll go jet sweep and do it with Hill. Huff running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Throwing is Tua. He couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Big play. 3rd and goal coming up.
A gain of 3 yards. It's
Now it's Tua. Good blocking, and he's in. Tua Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Miami. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession. So they're still alive, but now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Makes the score. Bengals 20, Dolphins 17.
A 1-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
Yeah, Mike, and that should just about do it. They do have 1 timeout, so if you can get some stops, use your timeout. Theoretically, you can get the ball back. Not going to have a lot of time. Probably going to need a miracle finish.
Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. It'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Catch made there by Allen. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, He ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
The Bengals out and ready to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Here is 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. 2 and out on 1st down. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night from South Florida.